Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our 150-day post-release look at Final Fantasy Playbox sales data off TCG Player in the whole pre-release period and now out to 150 days post-release. It sold 30,210 playboxes on the platform at a total of $5,519,000 for an average price per box over the entire period of $182. Compared to today's price on TCG Player of 165, and we can see we got all the way up here to a 7-day moving average price of $260 before a big reprint wave hit in about the last month and pulled that price down $100. And so, what to compare this against? Well, these are not collector boxes, so they don't get those kind of massive numbers that collector boxes do. But to find a non collector box that is comparable to this, we have to go all the way back to Double Masters 2022 draft boxes. I bet you have not thought about those in many, many years. And if we post that up here, then we see that the red line of DM22 draft boxes is way down here at about $3 million. That is the second best selling non collector product that I have from all these years of collecting data going back to January of 2022. So, really, 4 years of data now. And Final Fantasy sold better than the second best one by an 86% increase. So it got 86% more dollars spent on its play boxes than people were willing to spend on the DM22 draft boxes within the first 150 days post release of them back in 2022. So unbelievable performance. And, if you just go on here and you just put up a bunch of the other recent boxes and you just plot those, all those lines just fall way down here. And so we see it's just nowhere near the kind of performance that Final Fantasy was able to achieve. It's unbelievable, frankly, how much of this people were willing to buy. And just the same as in 2023, we talked for a long time about how the Lord of the Rings collector boxes set numbers that we didn't expect would be eclipsed for several years, in fact, until Final Fantasy collector boxes. It's the same thing here. I don't expect to see this kind of cumulative spend on a non collector box product for years to come. We will have to find some kind of IP that can cross over with just the right type of fit with Magic. And, now that we're going into what appears to be a bear market for TCGs and we're going into the holiday season, I would not expect to see that anytime soon. Looking out onto the 2026 schedule, we have Hobbit. I don't think that's going to do it. We have Star Trek. We have Ninja Turtles. I don't think any of those are going to do it. And so it remains to be seen what we can see in either late 26 if they crowd a couple more things onto the schedule then, or in 2027 if we'll see performance eclipsing this, but I don't expect to see it until then. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.